Hey, what's up guys? It's Apollo Uchiha here, back with a new movie. The name of this movie is What If Naruto was from Krypton, and yeah guys, it's an unscripted movie as well and a recommended idea by Saad Khan. Shout out to you my guy. And yeah guys, before continuing this, if you haven't then please do leave a like and subscribe to my channel if you like the content of this channel. And without further ado, let's begin with our story. Our story begins as we see a planet being destroyed and three ports leaving that planet. Two of them were going in the right coordinates while other one ventured far away. An asteroid hit it and its coordinates were resetted to an unknown location. The asteroid contained a baby with blonde hair and blue eyes. As the other two were the same as in canon for Justice League. One was Kara, the other one was Clark or Kal-El, the Superman. The cause of the said planet's destruction was an AI known as Brainiac, which was created by the father of the said child. As we see now that Naruto, the baby that ventured off from the set coordinates, was going to a far away in the Milky Way. As the coordinates that were set in his pod were none other than Ajin planet, or better yet known as the Shinobi World, Elemental Nations. We go there as we see a nation known as Konoha no Sato. It was destroyed as it was night of October 10th. Minato Namikaze and Kushina Uzumaki were able to prevent a great catastrophe and eradication of their village, but at a heavy cost. At the cost of their daughter that was born 2 hours ago. Minato used his daughter to seal the QB inside of her, making her the new Jinchuriki. This was the plan, until the Shinigami accidentally took both souls of the QB and his daughter. Now both his daughter and QB were inside Shinigami's stomach. Minato was horrified at what he had done. There was blood of many shinobis in his hand. Many shinobis who were innocent, but now he had another one added. A blood of his own daughter, his own kin, his own blood. As he was holding and cradling his dead child, as many of the shinobi cheered, but only Hiruzen and Kakashi weren't cheering. They were staring at the couple with wide eyes. As they landed near them, Minato, I'm sorry that you had to go through this. I'm so sorry, Kushina, said Hiruzen. I apologize on behalf of the whole village. You two sacrificed so much. I knew that the child that was born. Mito, said Kushina. Her name was Mito, she said in a little voice as she was holding back her tears, biting her lip. And suddenly, their attention was grabbed as a rocket ship crashed by near Konoha, creating a crater. As Minato got into his Hokage position as he was the leader of the village and led to the place with some Anbus and the third Hokage, giving his dead daughter to his wife who was following him as well. After leaving the dead body to a clone to go and prepare her for the burial. As they arrived at the scene to see a pod made out of metal crash landed. As Minato jumped down in the crater as no other shinobi was going near it, it was foreign to them. Where did it come from? I saw it coming from the sky. Do you think it's from outer world? We do not know. As Minato jumped down, calm down everyone, I'll go check it out. As Minato was near the pod, suddenly the pod opened. A lot of smoke erupted from the pod, and there laid a baby with blonde hair and blue eyes, just like him, and tan skin as well. As the baby chuckled, seeing a person similar to him, as Minato felt a pull and tugged towards the child, as he immediately scooped up the kid in his arms. As Kushina arrived there at the same moment, Minato, where's Minato? I'm down here, he said, getting the attention of his wife, as he jumped down in the crater as well. Kushina, where's Mito? I left a clone with her to go and prepare for her burial, she said with a soft voice, and then she looked at the kid in Minato's arm. Who's this kid? He was the one who crash landed here. He was inside the pod that I opened. As the baby opened its eyes again and looked at Kushina and giggled. Kushina's heart fluttered, as if in the despair they find a hope of light that they could latch on to, that could fulfill the void of their lost child. Here, let me have him, Kushina said as Minato delivered the baby into his wife's arm. As the baby tugged at her hair and nuzzled with it as he giggled, Kushina chuckled a little bit. He's quite hefty, I know, said Kushina, as the shinobis watching this were surprised. How come a child was inside that pod? And then Hiruzen jumped down. Well, it seems as if Kami-sama has sent you a present, Minato, for your noble sacrifice. I'm sorry that you had to let go of another child of yours, but please, you have to consider this a gift from Kami if the child landed here and chose both of you as his parents, it seems to me. What do you mean? Here, give me the child, Kushina. As Kushina reluctantly gave the child to Hiruzen, as if she didn't want to give him, and suddenly Naruto started to cry, as if he was separated from his mother. As Kushina lashed on to Hiruzen and grabbed the child back, as baby Naruto calmed down after she cradled him. As Minato and Kushina's eyes widened as they realized what happened. What is going on? As Hiruzen chuckled. Those are your maternal instinct, Minato, Kushina. And it seems that you both and this child found each other at the right time. And it seems to me that the child is orphan. As a hologram appeared, as Hiruzen activated a force field around everyone so that no one could get in, as hologram said, please activate the privacy seals. I know that your people can do that. How do you know that? Minato said, please, I have to tell you something. My name is Zor-El. I am the general from the Krypton planet who was destroyed by our own creation, our own technology, an artificial intelligence we created to protect our world, but it caused chaos and destruction after it became corrupted with greedy thoughts. I see. That boy over there, he's my brother's son. He's also a prince of our world. His parents are dead, and they wanted him to be safe. So they sent the child towards outer space. Coordinated set it to Earth 01, but it seems due to some malfunctions it arrived here. Please, I beg of you, take care of the child. He is one of the hopes and stars of Krypton. I promise that he will do great things in near future. This is Zor-El, and I'm signing out. As Zor-El hologram vanished. What are we going to do, Minato? This child is from other planet, Minato said. That means, Hiruzen said with a grim expression, there are other life forces out there. And that person said an artificial intelligence. Some kind of technology that they created. A being that was corrupted and destroyed their own planet. We should not meddle with technology, and from the look of it, it is so much advanced that I even know that even the Snow Country will have a hard time deciphering the technology that is inside this pod. What do you think we should do, Minato? Gigi, said Kushina. Well, Kushina-chan, said Hiruzen, I think it is best we kept it hidden. But where? I know, Minato said as he put out a sealing scroll. As he opened the scroll and laid it over the ship, as the whole pod or ship was sealed inside of it. It will be good if you kept it hidden, but where will you keep it? Some of us has to know in case someone tries to find it. I know, Hiruzen, I trust both of you, so I'm going to tell you both. It will be hidden under the Namikaze Uzumaki state, where only Naruto and us three have access, and we will not discuss of it anymore. We will say that we destroyed it. Somehow. I hope people will buy it. They will, Hiruzen said. You just became a legend, Minato, again. Heck, more of a legend than when you became the Yellow Flash and created fear in Eva's heart. You just killed a Biju, and the most strongest Biju in the whole existence. As this was going on, suddenly the outside Anbus and Jonins were getting desperate. What do you think is happening? As suddenly, the barrier dropped. Look, they're coming out, said one of the Anbus as Kakashi jumped down. Sensei, Hokage-sama, what is going on? And where's that thing made out of metal? It is destroyed by us. We destroy it. It was the most dangerous thing we have ever saw, Kakashi, said Hiruzen, as the both two other nodded. What about the child? He's our son. His name is Naruto. Minato said, getting a name from his sensei's book, and since the name of the child, the original name was Naru-L, from the House of L, so it went along with it, matching the names. And suddenly an Anbu dropped nearby the four people that were standing there. Hokage-sama, I beg to get your attention that the council has gathered and request your presence there. Hi, I will be there, as Minato, Kushina, and Hiruzen made their way back to the council room, as everyone cheered along the way as they went. As Hiruzen entered, alongside Minato, Kushina, and baby Naruto in his arms inside the council chambers. As Tanzo, seeing the child, said, So, this is the child that became the Jinchuriki. No, it was our daughter, Mito, who sadly died, taking the Biju alongside with her in Shinigami's stomach. You mean the Biju is gone? Said a civilian happily. Yes, it is. As the civilians started to cheer, while the elders looked happy and also a bit worried that their weapon was gone. And on the other side, the clan heads looked sorrowful as Tizumi stood up and hugged Kushina. It's alright, Kushi-chan. You can make more pups with Minato, but I know how much it hurts when you lose one. We'll be there to support you. I promise. Thanks, Tizumi. I just hope that she finds peace in afterlife. She was an innocent soul that we put a lot of burden upon. After hearing her words, many people calmed down. Many calmed down and were quiet. They realized their mistake. They celebrated too early. The Hokage was grieving. But Hokage-sama, who is this child? Oh, this is our adopted son. His name is Naruto. Naruto Uzumaki Namikaze. What? You can name a clan here of an orphan child? Why can't I? I have adopted this child, and so did Kushina. Right, Kushina? Yes, and he will be rightfully heir to both of our clans. As Hiyashi then activated his Byakugan. This child. How can this be? What's going on, Hiyashi? He's developing chakra coils. As we speak, they are growing at a rapid pace, Minato. They are expanding as his chakra pool, as if it is being built inside an infant. It is amazing. Oh my god, his chakra pool is just built, as everyone was shocked. Are you out of your mind, Hiyashi, or have you drunk something? Said Fugaku. It isn't possible. The only time the chakra coils and the chakra pools are developed is when a baby is a fetus, not when it is born. It is happening. You could see it, but I know better because of my dojutsu. As Fugaku nodded, as everyone had to agree that the Yuga clan head wasn't going nuts, and it was his dojutsu who could see the chakra pathways. And no other than the Yugas were the best at this, so they had to take their word up to it. See, there is no problem, and he has Chunin worth of chakra, as Hiyashi said. As Hiyashi confirmed this, as many of them groaned, knowing that after the two shinobis died somehow, and were replaced by a new competent Kage that they could manipulate and control, the fortune of the Namikaze Uzumaki clan will be theirs. That were the thoughts of the civilians, but Minato knew then and there that they were greedy. So, he said, I will be putting up an investigation on all of you, because I have deemed you, many of you, backstabbing. I will not reveal names, because I have picked out some people who I think have alternative motives. Many were shocked, but Hokage-sama, you can't do that. You want Daimyo's permission then, right? As many of them nodded. Here, He threw a paper at their faces. This is your permission. Kakashi Harake and Tenzo. Hi, both of them arrived. Gather your teams and go and investigate each and every member of the council. See what they have been up to for the past 5 years. Many of their eyes widen. You don't have to ask, Okage-sama, we were already keeping eye on them, said Ibuki Morino as he came inside. Oh, Ibuki-san, what are you doing here from INT department? Here are the files that you asked 5 years ago to be made on each and every one of these persons. As everyone's eyes widened, before they could leave, Kushina placed a barrier all around them. As one by one their files were exposed, many of the civilians were captured and were sentenced to life imprisonment in Blood Prison nonetheless. Many of them cried, and when their crimes were revealed to their families and in front of the whole village, they became the most hated and disgusted persons in a blink of an eye. The people they loved and cared and respected them were now hating and looking at them with disgust like they were some kind of pigs and monster. And that they were. Even their own little kids were looking at them like that. They knew they had done something bad, but it was too late already. And they were being thrown and by the Anbus left and right, and many people even shoved them to the ground and threw tomatoes at them and rotten eggs. They had a shame march outside the village where they were carried back. On the other side, the elders, they were stripped of their rights. Danzo was sitting in his hidden root Anbu base. He knew he had to move quick before the Anbus found it, but he was too late already. He had so many plans that he wanted, but they were all for naught, as one by one, slashing sound became evident, and soon in front of him stood Hiruzen Sarutobi himself. Ah, Hiruzen, you're here. It seems you're here to end my life. You are right, I am here to end the mistake that my sensei created. We'll see about that. As both of them got into battle-ready positions as Danzo fired off air-compressed bullets, while Hiruzen on the other hand summoned his adamantium staff and shoved it right down on Danzo's head, causing it to bleed rapidly. As Danzo stood up again, You won't take me down that easily, Sarutobi. As Hiruzen vanished and released Moketan, devastation of flames on him. It was similar to Madara's flame destroyer, but on a smaller scale, burning Danzo to a crisp, leaving nothing behind. I hope you rest in hell, and may Kami forgive your soul, if not, Danzo. As Hiruzen walked out, as Anbus arrived, Kage-sama, it is done. All those root Anbus who were brainwashed are dead. There are some batch of kids here, as they are the only ones who seem to have somewhat of emotions intact to them. What do you think we should do? Instate them back into the Anbus and help them gain some emotions. They should be children to play. They should be at their age playing with other children, not doing this work. Danzo was a bastard, a sneaky one. He got away from my grasp, doing all this stuff all those years ago, but now it is not needed. And Minato did what I couldn't, but at least he fulfilled my wish to end this mistake that I let it go slid past by my hands all those years ago, and I feel at peace. As the Anbus nodded at his speech and left, burning the whole base down and leaving with every scroll that Danzo had gathered. As time went by and Minato and Kushina were happy with Naruto, as Naruto became the apple of their eye, and he was growing at a rapid pace, and surprisingly he was strong for his age, as when he was at the age of 5, he was helping out his mother clean as he saw his mother was cleaning the house. It looks like Naruto-chan wants to help his Ka-chan. Hi, Naruto said, as he saw that his Ka-chan was having trouble lifting up the couch. He single-handedly lifted the couch up, the whole couch, in the air like it was some kind of a block made out of Lego. As Kushina was surprised. What? Naruto-chan, how are you doing that? It's easy, Ka-chan, it's so light. Like you are. As Naruto then put the couch back down and lifted up Kushina into his baby chubby arms. As Naruto chuckled. Naruto-kun, put me down. Kachan scared. As Naruto put her down and pouted, and had a sad look on his face. I'm sorry, Kachan. I didn't mean to scare you. It's alright, Kushina said, hugging him. How can I stay mad at your pretty face? As Naruto giggled at that. As Kushina chuckled and hugged him as they heard a knock on the door. Coming, Kushina said, as both Kushina and Naruto went to answer the door, and when it opened, it was revealed to be Jiraiya of the Sanin. Ero Oji-chan, Naruto said as Jiraiya face faulted. Oh, come on, Gaki, not you too. Kushina, what have you been teaching the brat? Mom, what's up, brat? Jiraiya, how the hell are you going to compensate for this? Because of you, my baby learned a bad word. What's a bad word, mommy? It's nothing, Naruto-chan. It's a word that you don't speak of openly. Promise me that you won't. I promise. Oh, come on, let the brat grow up. He's a man, and from the looks of it, he's going to be surpassing the looks than his father, and going to be a one heck of a lady killer. Nay, Kushina, how about you lend me that brat for some time so that I can become some chicks? Said Jiraiya, and he was sent like a missile throughout the whole village. Courtesy of Kushina's punch. Wow, Naruto said, clapping, looking at her with awe in her eyes. Kachan, Sugoi, you're strong. As Kushina rubbed her nose with a finger, as she pumped her fist in the air and patted her bicep. Yosh, let's go and clean the house, Naruto-chan, as Naruto said. Yup, with a mock salute, as he walked in a march stance behind his mother, and both mother and son started to clean the house. On the other side, Jiraiya's head popped in between the council room from the ceiling. Yo, what's up, Minato? Sensei, what the hell happened to you? Courtesy of your wife. As Minato sighed, knowing what occurred. Come on, Sensei, stop being a little baby sometimes. I don't get you. So, Minato did what any student should do. Help out his teacher getting off of the said ceiling, as Jiraiya was sitting there with now a bandage on his head. So, Sensei, why the sudden visit? As Jiraiya got serious, as Minato's laughter and playful behavior vanished away, and he was back in a Hokage form. Well, Minato, I found out about an organization known as Akatsuki. We do not know of their motives, but they are strong, all missing nins from different villages, which are considered to be S ranks, if nothing else. Who are they? From the looks of it, all I could gather upon information were some members: Kakazu, the Immortal, Hiran, the Jashinist, Deidara, the Mad Bomber, Sasori of the Red Sands, Kisame Hoshigaki of the Seven Swordsmen from the Bloody Mist, and a plant-like creature known as Zetsu, half white, half black, and have a Venus flytrap, a orange Mars spiral masked person known as Toby. These are the only members I have gotten information on, and it seems like that mother student is alongside them. If she's there, then I know for sure that both the other are as well. Who, Sensei? Remember when I returned from Ame? I mean, after defeating Hanzo, I stayed there for a couple of months. Yeah, you told me the story about Yahiko, Nagato, and Konan, right? Yes. And I'm afraid that those three are in the said organization. Nagato had Rinnegan with him. I see. That is quite troubling. What do you think we should do? Now, we wait. We do not know what their motives are. I will keep an eye out. But please, Minato, beware. Because whatever it is, so much strong, potentially dangerous shinobis gathering there, and missing ninjas nonetheless, is nothing good. It screams danger, and violence, and bloodshed. Well, I'm off, Gaki. Need to do my research, Jiraiya said, getting back into his goofy behavior as he vanished in a puff of smoke, leaving a giant toad doll there, as Minato sighed, slumping in his seat. Damn it, Sensei, you never get old, do you? You're still a giant baby in 50-year-old adult body. As Jiraiya went off to peep on women. As time went by, a week passed, as we see Naruto, who was strolling late at night after leaving his bedroom through a window. Kachan and Tochan are asleep, so yeah, I have a whole night to venture out and see the village, a new adventure awaits, Naruto said as he jumped down from his roof. He wasn't hurt. It was common, and by accident he discovered a year back ago. He was scared, but when he landed, he saw that he landed on his feet and it didn't hurt him one bit. He landed from the second story building. That was his house. And from then on, Naruto, whenever had to urgently go down, he would jump from the window. At least not when anyone was seeing. It was his secret. A secret that he kept from his parents. It was quite difficult to keep a straight face when you keep a secret, in Naruto's opinion. As he was walking towards the village, as he suddenly stumbled upon woods, as he heard three boys cackling like mad scientists, and he saw that a child was on his knees in between them. You're acting so high and mighty with those pointy weird eyes. It likes you don't have any pupils in them. So Naruto saw it. Hey, cut it out, Naruto said as he dashed towards them. Oh yeah, we're Ganins. What are you going to do? This bitch's cousin teased us and humiliated us. It is only honorary that we return the favor. Don't we, guys? Yeah, Dai, you tell him. As Dai was punched into the face, sending him flying back to the tree as two of them engaged Naruto. Naruto was being taught taijutsu at the time by his mother, but he only learned basics. But he was surprised when he punched with full strength. The kid limped back and cried in pain, hugging his knee. What's wrong? As the other one that was standing started to cry and dash away, as Naruto picked up the girl who was crying there. Are you okay? As the girl looked up at him, she had lavender hair. Blue hair, and lavender eyes. Pretty, Naruto said, as the girl blushed. What? I'm sorry. My name's Naruto. Naruto Uzumaki no Mikaze. What's yours? My name is Hinata. Hinata Yuga. As Ko, her bodyguard came. Hinata-sama. Where have you been? I was worried. Let us return back to the Yuga compound. Please make sure that she don't get hurt. Yes, I will. It is my duty. Now, commoner, please leave. Thanks, Naruto-kun. Naruto? Where have I heard that name? Ko began to wonder as he started to go back to his compound with Hinata. Naruto waved goodbye at her and dashed back to his home. As Naruto returned back, he was surprised when he found his parents sitting on his room on his bed as they were glaring at him. Naruto's face was like that a deer was caught in headlights on a road. Hi? Naruto? Where have you been this late at night? I went for a walk, Naruto said, spilling the truth. How? We didn't see you leave. We were in the dining room. But I thought you were asleep. Yes, we know, Naruto. Those were clones. We actually knew that you venture out whenever you can. My aunt was found out. But how? I was being extra careful, Naruto said. He was quite amazed that the Anbu still found him and reported him back to his father. My Anbus are everywhere, Naruto. When the people sleep, they are awake in the shadows, protecting them. Like some kind of a hero? You can say that, said Minato, chuckling at his little son's antics. So, what did you do? Both of the parents knew what their son did. They were proud of him, but they wanted to know what he did. I kind of beat up 3 kids who were bullying a girl. She was pretty cute. Her name's Hinata Yuga. As Kushina squealed and hugged him, my baby boy became a prince in shining armor and saved a girl. Isn't that right, Minato? Just like when you did for me? Whoa, what do you mean, Kachan? Oh, we never told you, right? As Kushina began to tell Naruto how they met, and not only that, how his father saved her when she was kidnapped by Kumo. Time passed by, and suddenly Naruto was 8 years of age. His powers began to unlock. He was mastering chakra and taijutsu and fuinjutsu at the same time. He was getting frustrated one day when he had to balance a leaf on his forehead. It was a basic chakra control exercise that his parents taught. He got irritated and angry. This is so hard, Naruto said, yelling out as his eyes glowed red for a moment, as beams that were red and hot shot out and burned and cut it two trees that were in their garden in half. Naruto was terrified as Kushina arrived there, who was seeing this from the kitchen. At one moment, she was seeing her son becoming frustrated and she giggled at his antics. The next thing she saw that two red beams shot from his eyes. As Kushina channeled chakra into her seal, the Harishin seal that was on her shoulder, as Minato arrived there, Kushina. Whoa, what the hell happened here? It's about Naruto. We have to talk. About what? About that. It's time, Minato. Whatever he said, Zor-El said, it is happening. Naruto's powers, they are coming. They are awakening. As Minato's eyes widened, as both of them looked at Naruto sorrowfully. Naruto was at the age of 8, and he was confused, as any kid would be. Kajan, what's going on? What do you mean? Who's Zor-El? Naruto, Minato said. You have to be calm when you listen to us, okay? And listen carefully, son. No matter what, we will always love you, said Minato as Naruto nodded. Yeah, I love you too. Kajan, Tojan, as the family of three hugged as they went inside. In the living room, they sat for a moment. It was a pregnant pause when Minato began. Naruto, you aren't our biological son. What? What do you mean, Tojan? I look exactly like you. In appearance-wise, yes, Naruto. You have my skin tone, my blonde hair, my blue eyes, but you aren't my son. It hurted Naruto to no end when Minato said those words, but that didn't mean I love you like one. You are my son, even if you're not in blood. Naruto started to cry. Well, why are you telling me this? Your powers, they are awakening. You see, you're not from this world. Naruto's eyes wide open. Come on, Tochan, it's getting weird. I'm scared. You don't have to worry about anything, son. Because one day or one way, we were going to tell you this. Either you find out yourself, or we have to reveal it. But we hope that it never had to come so early. As Kushina began hugging Naruto close, after moving towards him, it's alright, Naruto. We're here for you. And we will always love you. As we said, you are our son. If not by blood, you chose us, and we chose you when you arrived here. It was Kami's decision to send you towards us when your sister died. I know. I love you guys still. Do you love me? Knowing that I'm not from this world and I have been a burden to you? No, Naruto, you never were a burden and never will be. You are our son, and we love you for that. We love you for being in our life. We love every second of you being here. Or God knows what would have happened to us. We were in despair when you found us, and we found you. So we should be the one who should be thankful to you and Kami for coming into our accursed life and blessing us with happiness and a family. As Minato and Kushina cried, hugging Naruto, after having a heart-to-heart and calming down, Minato led Naruto and Kushina to basement, where they saw the pod in which Naruto arrived. As Naruto put a hand on the pod, as the pod opened, recognizing Naruto from the House of L, as he saw a figure arrive. Greetings, my name is Min L. I am your father, Naruto, if you're watching this, my son. You see, I prepared a monologue that our House L next generation has to train through in order to control their powers. We Kryptonians are just not normal beings. We have many abilities which others were afraid of, and mainly Brainiac became aware and was afraid of as well. So he eradicated us, seeing a threat in our form, even though we created him as a protector of our house. I see. As a USB-like thing ejected. Hold on to this, Naruto. It will implement each and every step of basic information inside your mind. As Naruto held on to it and closed his eyes. Within 10 seconds, he opened. I know. Everything. Suddenly. As Naruto's scanning vision opened, as he saw straight through his parents, he could see their chakra coils, their chakra network, and not only that, their chakra pools, as well as their life force and each and every organ inside their body. He could see through them. What is happening with my eyes? As Naruto then noticed that his mind was racing, as he calmed his nerves down, and so did his power go away. I can control my powers. That is nice. And this is my final gift to you, my son. Here. This is the suit that I prepared for you. It was a black suit with red symbol of S in it. It is a sign of hope and the crest of our house. Wear it proudly, my son. And I have built a little machine if you want to modify it somehow. You will learn the basics the same way on how to use it. Farewell, my son. May you find peaceful life. As he saw that his original father had a sad look before the camera was cut off, as his hologram disappeared. My home planet was destroyed and I was sent here by them so I could live. Thank you, Kachan, Tochan, for taking care of me. I promise that I will. Not for this village's sake, nor for my planet's sake, but for your two's sake, become a strong shinobi. And I will protect you both. And my sister. Oh, come on, Naru, you just spilled the beans. I was going to tell you both. Kushina said with a pout. What? Minato said. As Naruto chuckled. Sorry, Kachan, I kinda went with the flow. It's alright, Naruto, but no ramen for you for a day. Oh, come on, Naruto said, as he was now the one who was pouting. As Kushina and Minato chuckled, Minato was still flabbergasted though. He was going to have another child. Can you guess the gender, Naruto? And it's a she again. How about you name her Mito? I do not know, Naruto. How about Naruko? That's a nice name. Naruko. Naruko Uzumaki Namikaze. It's a good name, Kachan, Tochan. Let's just hope that she is born healthily, and I'll make damn sure that she is well protected. For my family's sake, I have to become strong. So strong that no matter what the world throws at them or at me, I will become their barrier and protect them. As time passed, Naruto was enrolled in the academy. He had now basic grasp of his power. He could fly, which was quite surprising to his parents, but he was a little annoyed at the end after having his fun. His mother was now using him as an air taxi whenever she needed to go unnoticed by her husband to meet a girl's night out, because Minato wouldn't let her because she was pregnant. So she blackmailed Naruto, or emotionally blackmailed, saying that she wouldn't give him any ramen, or he doesn't love her. So Naruto always at the end of the day agreed with her and let her do what she liked to do. And Naruto was annoyed by that, as we see him now sitting in his classroom. On his left side was Sasuke Uchiha, his best friend, and on the right side was his love interest and crush, Hinata Yuga. Naruto-kun, why do you look so annoyed? Said Sasuke. You have to cut her, didn't you, Teme? So tell us though, why are you annoyed to no end? Snort aside. It's my Kachan. Dad said when a woman becomes pregnant, she gets cranky, and she's been having her emotions on and off and on and off. I don't know what to do, man. She's been using me as a taxi. What? What do you mean a taxi? Like I have to pick her up and drop her from house to a woman's day night out. Your mother is there as well, Sasuke. Wait, what? Yours too, Hinata? What? Kacha never told us about that, said both of them in unison. Well, mine never did as well until I found out what they were doing. But how? Listen, I have been hiding a thing from you, Naruto said, because he knew it was time to reveal this to both of them. Because his mouth was gaping when he started to speak, stating the obvious fact that he had powers, he realized that it was still a secret that nobody knew. As both Sasuke and Hinata looked at him worriedly. What are you hiding, dope? Some kind of nuclear bombs or stuff? No, it's... just come to my house after we get off from the school. Hi, both of them said, as Iruka said, throwing a chalk at him as Naruto holded it with his 2 fingers. Suddenly, because of his sharpened senses, thanks to his powers that he gained and his shinobi senses. Wow, Naruto, that was a nice grasp. I hope you grasp my lecture like that as well. Yes, Iruka-sensei. As after listening to Iruka's boring lectures, they returned home. So, what do you want to talk about, Dobe? As Hinata was flinching with her fingers, as Naruto said, I have superpowers. Yeah, right. And what am I? Batman? Wait, who's that? Nothing. I just made that up, Sasuke said. You don't get a joke, though. Anyway, what is it? Really? Come on, tell me. I have superpowers. Come on, be serious, Naruto. It's not funny now. Sasuke said, a little bit annoyed. Why was his best friend acting like a stubborn child? As Naruto said, look. What? Sasuke said, looking up as Naruto was flying in midair. Now you believe me? How are you doing that? I told you I can fly. As Naruto dashed up in the air and started to circle around, and then suddenly, with a sonic boom, left it in the air. He was suddenly outside in space. Whoa. I can breathe in space? Awesome! Naruto said, pumping his fist in the air as he circled around the Ajin planet before returning back to Konoha at sonic boom speed. And once he landed, the sound came after him in a boom sound that only was heard by them. Whoa! Where were you, Naruto? I just circled around the whole planet. Planet? Sasuke said as he passed out, foam leaving his mouth. As Hinata looked at Naruto with a blush, she was imagining Naruto flying and carrying him in a bridal style. Naruto-kun? Hi, Hinata? Can you do me a favor? What is it? She flinched her fingers, as after a moment, we see Naruto carrying her bridal style towards the Hyuga compound. As she was hugging him close, as Naruto was blushing, as Naruto landed in front of the Hyuga compound, the Hyuga guards had their jaws dropped to the floor. Hello. I was here to drop Hinata. Bye, Naruto said with a flash boom sound. He was off into the air, going back to his house, and when he arrived there, he saw that Sasuke was still foaming from his mouth, and his mother was looking at him with worry. As Naruto landed, don't worry, Kacchan, he's just passed out. Passed out? The kid looks like his soul left his body, Naruto. What did you do? I told him and Hinata I had powers. And maybe 2 Hyuga guards know that I do. As Kushina sighed, Matta-kun, really? How much of an careless person can you be, Naruto? Go man. Nay, how's Naruto? As Kushina put a hand on her stomach. She's coming along nicely. As Naruto uses his extra vision to see that our vitals were normal. Good. It is good. As time went by, and by the end of Naruto's graduation, Naruto's sister had been born and was at the age of 4. She was quite, well, let's just say possessive of her family. She would force them to sleep as a whole in a single large bed, and would sleep on Naruto's stomach, as Naruto would have to forcefully hug her, and their parents had to hug both of them. It was quite uncomfortable at first, but they were too tired to bother with it and sleep and got along anyway. And this was Naruto's routine until he graduated, as we see Iruka pointing out the teams for the day, as he went from Team 1 to Team 7. So, the Team 7 will be Sasuke Uchiha, Naruto Uzumaki no Mikaze, and Sakura Haruno. Ha! Take that, Pig! I'm Sasuke-kun! Oh great, Naruto said. Congratulations, Sasuke. You have your die-hard fangirl on your ass now. Please just go out with her. Never in a million years. What, you gay, Timmy? No, I'm not. he said with a blush as he looked away. Oh my god, you really are! Naruto said with a shocked expression as Sakura looked like she was about to foam from her mouth and was about to have a heart attack. Ino looked flabbergasted. No, I'm not! Stop saying this stupid shit, Dobe. I'm into girls, but not her. Not you too. And you, and you, and you, he said one by one, pointing at each and every one of his, well, fangirls, as the rest of the teams were as in canon. Sakura was devastated when Sasuke outright said that he wasn't into her. What was she doing wrong? She was dieting, doing everything she could do to gain an attention of a potential suitor. Then what was wrong? As one by one the Jonins came and took their students away as Naruto and Sasuke were bored. Hey, what do you say, Teme? Why don't we go grab some lunch? As he blushed. Yeah, sure. As Sakura followed them along like a little lost puppy, or mainly Sasuke. As after getting lunch, Naruto and the gang returned back to the class. Their sensei wasn't there as well. It had been an hour since the team selection. Naruto said, I'm falling asleep. And half an hour passed since Naruto fell asleep. So did Sakura. As Sasuke then did something that was quite interesting. As Ananto, the three Genins, Minato and Kushina were watching this from Sarutobi's orb that he used to peep on women. And not only that, Kakashi was watching this from the tree as Sasuke leaned in and kissed Naruto on lips. As Kushina at first was disgusted, then she said, "Boys love," as she started to scribble on a notepad. Kushina-chan, you're scaring me. You're acting like Jiraiya-sensei. She said with a drool leaving her face. This is boys love, Minato, our son. He doesn't only attract women, he attracts boys as well. Do you know what it means? What? I get to write a book to counterfeit Jiraiya's. Jiraiya write perverted books on females so he could get popular with male. I could write a male-on-male fiction and get famous in females community. Boys love, she said in a deep voice as Minato was looking at the window as he was about to barf. As Minato then said, Kushina, how could you say that? Our son is being kissed by a guy. Oh, don't worry. Sasuke-kun, or should I say Satsuki-chan, is actually a girl. She's hinged into a boy so that she looks like a boy. But why? Why do that? Well, you know, it was Fugaku. He wanted to protect his little baby princess all the way, so he went as far as to develop a genjutsu that was almost unbreakable and almost unseeable by anyone, even the Kages. Oh, I see. Well, we know about Fugaku. He's a one possessive bastard, and in Uchiha compound, Fugaku sneezed at the same time. And Kakashi, on the other hand, was barfing. What the fuck did I watch? I should probably go. Then again, nah, it isn't my style. Let them wait. I just go home and sleep and take a nice bath and then return. And after 1.5 hours, he did return. My first impression, you are one bunch of lazy idiots, aren't you? Meet me at the rooftop. And after having the same introduction as in canon, aside from Sasuke, who looked at Naruto and giggled a bit with blush as Naruto was skidding away from him, Sakura was looking almost as if her world was shattered, and she was again foaming from her mouth, much to annoyance and worriedness of Kakashi. And well, the rest things went as in canon, and they returned home and celebrated of them becoming a Genin and their Genin test. Next day they arrived there. Naruto brought 2 bentos because he already knew what the test was about, thanks to his father and Kakashi Nisan. Well, doing that many times before and telling him about the lessons. So he told his teammates and they did work together and almost got the bells. But Kakashi knew they'd learned a deep lesson, so he passed them anyway. After that, they went on a spree for D-rank missions constantly for a single month. And after they were done, they returned back to the Kage office with a cat who was resting on Naruto's head and purring madly. It was a female cat known as Tora. Much to the annoyance of Sasuke, who was glaring at the cat. as the cat looked like she was mocking Sasuke for some reason, and Naruto was chuckling, while Sakura looked saddened. She still couldn't get over that Sasuke-kun, her Sasuke-kun, who was a perfect boy, filling every Prince Charming, dashing, and sexiest boy category, was gay. How could that happen? Then, again, she heard about a book that was published 2 days ago by Kushino Uzumaki, Boy X Boy Love, Volume 1, and it was instant hit by females, much to the male populace's annoyance, as Jiraiya returned back from his spying mission just to confront Kushina at what she was doing. And Kushina threatened him to do Boys Love Volume 2 on him and Orochimaru, making the main male leads. Jiraiya straightly said he didn't roll his burritos that way, but Kushina still threatened. If he could roll the dice, so could she. As Jiraiya grumpily left, he knew the woman's threat was for naught, as the next volume was about to come out, and many people were about to be pissed. Certainly 2 Sanins. As we go to Tanabata town, as we see Tsunade chuckling and laughing her ass off. Damn good, Gaki. What do you mean, sensei? That kid Kushina that I trained. She wrote a book. Here, read this. As after reading that, Shizune was drooling and laughing like a pervert as well, just like Kakashi, a hand on her mouth. See? It's addicting, right? Yes, I want to read more. How is this possible? It's so forbidden. I know. Just like those women on women that Jiraiya wrote, right? Yes. You mean Kushina-sama is fighting back Jiraiya's Ichiha's tactics with Boys X Boys Volume 1? Yeah, it's an instant hit and made more money than Ichiha as well. I should probably congrats the Gaki when I return. You should. Wait, you want to return? Obviously. I should. Shouldn't I? And thank her for putting this out at least, if not for going there permanently, said Tsunade, as her student Shizune nodded. Cause that place still held bad memories for them. As this was going on here, Naruto had found his first area mission and was already on the way towards the land of waves with his team and sensei. They had gotten into minor arguments with Demon Brothers and maybe Zabuza, but that was for naught. Zabuza swung his sword at Naruto and it shattered, much to Naruto's annoyance, as he was deadpan glaring at Zabuza, who was looking at him like a gaping fish. As after that, Naruto beat the shit out of him. As this was going on, we go towards Amegakure. Are you sure this will work? Toby said. Yes. I have gotten the DNA of the baby that died as a Jinchuriki from her grave, said Zetsu, revealing a bottle of a fluid that looked red, similar to blood. Then it should work. We will do that after it gathered much of a chakra. We need some sacrifices for it though. And 8 more sacrifices, so that we can have her grow at a rapid pace and be our mindless drone that we can use against Konoha as a revenge of hurdling our plans and then extract the Biju from her. It will work, said Toby in a deep voice as everyone nodded at that. Soon, I will have the Jinchuriki back, and I will use her to destroy the people she should have loved. Konoha, be prepared. Your forgotten has come back to the land of living to get her revenge. As time went by, Naruto in the land of waves had gotten enough with Inari and told him heart to heart what he felt like. And not only that, he went outside and met with Haku, who Naruto instantly recognized and asked him to leave this alone and who this Kato person was. As reluctantly seeing that Zabuza's injuries were dire, so Haku agreed and told Zabuza Gato's hideout, and Naruto went there. Using his heat vision, seeing what they were doing to children and women, raping them, he murdered all of them. After that he barfed. until he felt a hand on his shoulder. It was his sensei. Tough day, eh, Naruto? Sensei. Nissan, It's alright, Naruto. You did those after seeing what even a veteran shinobi like me would have been shaken to the core after seeing. It's alright. You did the right thing. But I killed them. I could have gotten them punished. Our system is corrupt, Naruto. They could have been gotten out easily, with leverage. You did the right thing. By ending them, more people, more future victims will be saved. For the past ones, we will grieve. As after having his first kill and becoming the hero of the Land of Waves, Naruto and his team returned back to Konoha. After finding out that what Naruto went through, his parents comforted him, but Naruto was not having it. He was still hung up on killing those people. No matter how hard he tried to wash his hand, he could always feel blood on them. Blood of those men that he killed, even if those were scumbags. It was quite terrifying what he felt. But he was easily cheered up when his sister came to cheer him up. Naruto was the light of his life. Aside from his parents, she was her world. His family was his world, and he will do everything to protect them. Unknown to them, a figure was watching them. A cubified figure with 4 tails. It growled at them before vanishing from the sight before it could be detected. Time went by and Chunin exams came, and Boy X Boy Volume 2 was released 1 month ago from the Chunin exam as well, which pissed off many peoples actually, and much nonetheless, Orochimaru himself. That's it. I had enough with Konoha. It's going down. As Kabuto kept the book close to him, he also liked Boy X Boy. He had the first volume. He wasn't going to let his master destroy the second one. It was going into his collection. He has already enough of Ichas to hide. He wanted his own collection. The collection of Boy X Boy, written by Kushina Uzumaki. On the other side, Akatsuki has sent out its pawn, Mito Uzumaki Namikaze, risen from dead, and not only that, rapidly grown past up to the age of 14, alongside with the Kyubi soul and chakra inside of her, in a cubified state, were roaming free. Even the Akatsuki couldn't control it. It went out of control, and they lost many good numbers. You see, when they brought in those sacrifices, alongside those sacrifices, the many members of the Akatsuki were also dead, because it took huge amount of sacrifice to bring back a Biju. So, Pain did what any leader could do, sacrificed many of his members, and after that it wasn't enough. Pain sacrificed himself. Nagato sacrificed himself. Konan, after seeing that, was saddened, but she was stabbed from behind by none other than Toby. You all are useless now. I have what I needed. I will form a new team, and they will be my pawns. And thanks to Nagato's sacrifice, I will have his Rinnegan now. You won't win, Madara. As Konan did some hand seals and broke the chains on, Mito that was holding her, as she became cubified and ventured to the outside world. Back to full life again. Her life force was drained by Shinigami. In return for her, she was full-fleshly alive. As Obito gritted his teeth, damn it, Zetsu. Hi, Madara-sama. We have to gather more people. We have to wait then. There are no more people. We're capable enough to go head-to-head with Biju. Damn it, I'll do it myself then. Obito was getting frustrated as the passing minute. His project, his pet, his weapon was off the leash and roaming free. It could even destroy him and Zetsu. But, unknown to them, their weapon was glaring at Naruto. Mito thought that Naruto replaced her. Naruto took her rightful love and place. She wanted to kill him. As after the Chunin exam were decided, Naruto finally lay in his bed as cubified Mito walked inside. She was atop of Naruto, about to slash. Naruto grabbed her and said, "You, who are you?" As he saw a girl with red hair, looking like her mother with blue eyes. Who are you? Why do you look like mother? As the cubified chakra vanished away, her skin appeared. "You took what was rightfully mine," she just said with a double voice of Kyubi and Mito herself. "Who are you?" "I'm Mito Uzumaki Namikaze." As the other three members of the family came inside. "Naruto! Nissan!" Mito saw a little sister. "You made another kid? You forgot about me. How could you? Tosan, Kasan. How could you take in an orphan and not me? How? Why? Why did you give all the love that should have been mine to him?" Naruto looked down. He flinched. What was going on? "Mito? Is that you?" "Who else?" she said, her eyes turning into slits. But how? You were dead." "It was my fault," said Minato. "It was my fault that my princess died before she got a chance in life." As Mito calmed down and went towards her father and hugged her. "I forgive you. I forgive both of you. I was mad. I'm sorry," she said, looking towards Naruto. As Mito saw Naruto looking at her from behind Naruto's leg. "Nissan, is that our Nei-chan? The one that passed away?" "Yes, she's our Nei-chan," Naruto said as Mito's eyes widened. As Mito, with teary eyes, walked towards them. Reluctantly, her hands moved forward and stopped as Naruto took the initiative and hugged her. "It's alright, Mito-ne-san. I never intended to take your place. Your place is rightfully yours. Let's just say we found each other at the time when we needed each other. And now you're here. If you want me gone, I will leave. You don't have to, Naruto-kun. Please, you're a part of this family as much as Mito is. Isn't that right, Mito-chan?" "Yes." "But how are you alive, Mito?" "I'm happy, but how?" As Mito began to explain what the Akatsuki did and how they paid the price, but two members were free. One with the orange spiral mask and a Venus flytrap-like creature. "Those two, I have to keep an eye on them." He alerted Jiraiya. The Chunin exams were up, and there was main tension and frustration building upon the village, because this year it was Konoha's turn to host it. As time went by, the Chunin exams first day came. As many teams went there, as Mito was sitting with her mother and her little sister to watch her little brother perform in the Chunin exams. As her identity and her being alive was kept a secret from the rest of the village. Even though those who were corrupted were gone, it was still right to keep hidden her. As the first round went as in canon, and so did the second round, but this time Orochimaru didn't attack. The preliminaries went as in canon as well. And after that, 1 month was taken by a break. In that month, Mito and Naruto trained together by sparring, and Naruto watched this and delivered them both lemonade after they were tired. And now Mito and Naruto grew attached to each other, and Naruto was surprised when Hinata outright proposed to him of marrying him. It was supposed to be asking out on a date, but she outright proposed him. Naruto was also having his brain haywired accepted, and both of them slipped, and the ring that Hinata was holding slipped into Naruto's finger, and voila, they were engaged by an accident. Or are there any accident? As per Jiraiya said. As Kushina was also happy, and when it was discussed between the Uzumaki Namikaze and the Yuga clan, they were happy about it and went with the flow. Well, Mito and Naruto weren't that much happy about it. This girl was hogging all their brother's time as they realized that within that month, Naruto usually sparred with them, but now he was taking her out on more dates and spending more time with them, which caused Mito and Naruto to both get jealous of her because their brother wasn't spending time with them anymore. But Naruto reassured them that it was only right that he give time to her. He had given them half of the month. Plus, he wasn't going anywhere. They had a lot of time to catch up as a family. And those two girls agreed. And finally, the final round came. Naruto and Neji faced each other, and Naruto won easily. As Sasuke and Gaara's match came, Gaara lost control and became Shikaku. After transforming into the One Tails, suddenly a Genjutsu appeared on them. As Orochimaru declared war on Konoha, and on the other side, Madara or Tobi alongside Zetsu appeared with their Zetsu army. Naruto, having enough, revealed his powers. He wanted to protect his sisters, his family, his village. As his sister Mito entered into the QB stage, but this time perfect chakra, as in Shinigami's stomach, they became partners. QB realized that this girl didn't have any fault, and it was suffering because of her. So, QB took the leverage of raising Mito there, and both of them were already attached to each other, latching on to each other, hoping that it was to keep their sanity. Mainly QB was latching on to Mito so he could keep his sanity, raising her as his daughter, and that he did, and now he was helping her. Mito was inside the KCM2 state and was devastating the Orochimaru's forces as Orochimaru fought with Minato, Kushina, Hiruzen as well as Mito, while Naruto was being protected by the blood clones as Naruto took out the Zetsu army by himself. After eradicating the Zetsu once and for all with his heat vision, Naruto landed in front of the spiral-masked person. Who are you? I am Madara. No, you're not him. I've seen your picture. A picture that Kakashi-Nisan keeps. You're Obito. Obito Uchiha, aren't you? You have the same facial structure. Huh, you figured it out, brat. But that won't be enough. As whatever Naruto threw at Tobi, it went face through him. Naruto's eyes widened. Damn it, I can't hit him. And suddenly, Naruto was throwing jutsus after jutsus at him as well, alongside with his shadow clones. He's completed a Rasengan with Futon Nature, Rasen Shuriken. Even that didn't do anything, but it did cause devastation to Orochimaru's forces, as he saw Shikaku rampaging and Mito trying her best to take both of them on, but wasn't having enough of it, as her hands were full dealing with Orochimaru's forces, mainly the Genins and the Jonins. As Naruto then said, "Enough!" A sonic boom went by from his voice, as Obito was frustrated as his ears started to bleed. Ugh, what did you do? As Naruto grabbed Obito and flew at a sonic boom towards the sky. When Obito realized where he was, he faced, and that was his biggest mistake. He saw that he was out of almost chakra and was about to face-fall towards the ground. Damn it, is this how it ends? As Naruto arrived there and grabbed him and slapped a seal that he made. Chakra suppression seal. You are or were once a student of my father. That is why I'll spare you. Right, Brad. Whatever you say. But hear my verse. I will come back, and I will fulfill my dream. What dream? I will gather all the 9 Bijus and revive the 10 Tails and become its Jinchuriki. And with that I have the power to end the corruption, the pain, the suffering of the shinobi world. By what? Infinite Tsukiyomi. Placing everyone in a genjutsu that will be eternal. Each will have their own dreams fulfilled. They will live happily forever after. Naruto laughed. No, he laughed his guts out. What's so funny, Brad? You bringing peace like that? Are you out of your mind? Have you ever thought how the genjutsu will work? You will run out of chakra, 10 tails or not, at one point. Then what? How will you keep the genjutsu on once your reserves run out, even with the 10 tails Biju? Obito's eyes widened as he realized something. There was a flaw in his plan. Then why does it sound so good when Zetsu explained him? Wait, did Zetsu had a hidden agenda? Yes, there is someone who was pulling the strings all along. Obito, I'll restrain you here. As a clone appeared, as chains that Naruto artificially created, thanks to help of Winjutsu similar to those of Uzumaki's, wrapped around Obito. As Naruto flew towards the One Tails and punched him so hard that the One Tails flew towards the tree and Gaara woke up. Naruto caught him and landed. I saw the life of a Jinchuriki. Gaara was an example. He was terrified. Naruto became his first friend and reassured him that he won't hurt him. Because with a single punch, Shikaku was scared of him now. As we go towards, well, Orochimaru, he was devastated. Dealing with Hiruzen was one thing with two Kages, but dealing with Minato and Kushina was a whole another level. And to add to the spice, Tsunade arrived at the same time. What luck did he have? And knew that it was going to be his last battle. He went all out, but at the end, he died with a bang. Almost taking Sarutobi Hiruzen with him, if not for Tsunade being there. But everyone was safe. Orochimaru and his forces were dead. Zetsus were dead. Only person alive was Obito. As when they found out that it was Obito, they were saddened. But he was punished nonetheless. Permanent chakra markings on his body to repress his chakra forever. Put into a rehabilitation center to clear his mind. Because Obito's mind was broken once again. Realizing that he was being played all this time. He heck even knew that Madara was being played now. It had a flaw, a huge flaw. Who was going to benefit with such a genjutsu? It was a whole another level of betrayal from Zetsu. His dreams and hopes were crushed. On the other side, the village started to repair itself, and Naruto was also being recognized as a Chunin by Konoha and was placed in a bingo book by Suna, Kiri, Kumo, and Diva as well because of their spies as an S-rank Chunin, second to his father, because of his powers. And time went by like a blink of an eye, and Naruto was named the Nandame Hokage. He was able to establish peaceful relations with other villages as well. And tracks were laid, connecting each village to another with half an hour of travel. And not only that, the elemental nations were growing healthily as well as technologically wise better as well until Brainiac arrived. As Naruto arrived in space wearing his Nanadame suit, Brainiac, he was also wearing this time his suit of House L, but on his left shoulder was Namikaze clan badge and on his right was Uzumaki spiral. He also had black suit with red symbol and black underneath on his chest. His cape was red, just like his mother's hair from outside, but beneath it was blonde, representing his hair and his father's. What do you want, Brainiac? I want my specimen. Well, I have learned a few more tricks myself. Let's find out who's the strong one and see who's the specimen here, you artificial intelligence failure. You will pay for that, Kryptonian. As a ray made out of kryptonite fired at Naruto. Was that supposed to hurt? Naruto said. As Brainiac's eyes went, but how? That was the strongest kryptonite that should have weakened you if not killed you. Because I have. Chakra network, bitch, said Naruto, as each and every one of the Shadow Clones charged a giant futon Rasen Shuriken in Sage mode. Yes, Naruto did learn Sage mode, thanks to Minato and Jiraiya, and smashed into Brainiac's ship, eradicating it to nothingness as Brainiac started to fly in air. You will pay. Yeah, I get that a lot, Naruto said as he flew at sonic boom speed in space, getting Brainiac near the sun and burning it into crisps. Brainiac was no more, or so Naruto thought. What he didn't know was that Brainiac split it up into two entities as a whole, one sent after Naruto, or Naru-L, while one after the other two, a stronger counterpart. But once he realized that Naru-L was able to defeat him with his new power, he knew he shouldn't go there. Brainiac was scared what Naru-L could do, so he went on with terrorizing Kara and Clark. Unknown to Naruto, two of his family members were alive at Earth 01, which was almost light years away from him and his planet. As Naruto returned back towards his home after fighting that out, it was his new uniform as a Kage as well. His cape now had a kanji for the Nanadaime Hokage. As Hinata then said, Naruto, you're back. How was your day? It was good. Brainiac came and I just dealt with him. Oh, good. Wait, what? Said Kushina, as she was busy playing with Himawari and Boruto, her grandchildren. You mean that artificial thingy came here? Yes, ma. It's artificial intelligence, remember? Yeah, whatever. What happened? I burned him to crisp. Good one, son. You did good. Yeah. As Boruto sneezed and laser shot out from his eyes. Looks like someone is getting his powers awakened. Whoa, that's much faster than me. And Himawari had Byakugan. Whoa, I don't even want to go there. As Naruto chuckled after seeing that, and so did his family. As this is where I'm going to be leaving this video of, guys. I hope you liked this movie, and if you do, please leave a like and subscribe to my channel if you like the content of this channel. This is Apollo Uchiha, and I'm signing out. Peace.